Before we dive too deep into this topic, we need to step in a time machine and go back maybe 2 years ago or so to around 2016. We need to think what was going on at that time. Dabbing was the hottest new trend. Pokemon Go was everywhere and it was never gonna die. It wasn't just a fad. Harambe memes all over the place. Can't stop it. We love him. R.I.P. But the other thing was the hottest trend on YouTube was reaction videos. Now, these reaction videos generally acted as more or less a means of stealing someone else's content, whereby you put a picture of yourself in the corner, your little face cam, and then in the background you just play someone else's content. And essentially what you are is you're an aggregate for someone else's content. Someone makes a funny video, or there's a funny video out there, you put it up there and you sit there and with minimal emotion, minimal emotion, people sit there and watch it, but there's no point in watching the original video because people would have already watched your video in someone else's video, hence theft. Anywho, thankfully, some soon-to-be titans and already established titans on YouTube stepped in and they did what was appropriate. They dropped a proverbial nuclear bomb on these people and just showed them for what they were. For those who couldn't see it, and eventually the bulk of these reaction channels fell off and their content soon became unfavorable, partly because it was breaking YouTube's guidelines for things like fair use and stuff like that, because reaction videos of this type weren't really transformative. Now, as the bit of trivia goes that everyone loves to always drop on you, there's one thing that can always survive a nuclear bomb. Cockroaches. So today we're going to be coming after these cockroaches, or these reaction cockroaches, we'll call them. These cockroaches, otherwise known as Reddit videos. So I'm Eddie from /r Rhetorical Thoughts. See what I did there? Today we're going to be looking at modern content theft. So you want to be a YouTuber? That's fine. That's great. That's exciting. Here's step one. You need to come up with content. Your content needs to be original. But alongside that content, in terms of the yin yang sort of relationship on YouTube, you need personality. Now, you can sort of favor one for another in terms of having more personality and having better content, and vice versa. What will often delineate content from each other will be the originality. Whether it's the originality of the actual content or you're taking an original spin on an already sort of popular area. I'd say generally most, if not all, of these Reddit videos aren't doing that. So, Reddit video producers, congratulations. You're the basic bitches of YouTube. You're the girl on Tinder who's just here for the dog pics. You're the guy whose personality can be summarized to his beard and his love of bacon. You have the originality of an ASMR streamer on Twitch. You're the equivalent to the kid in first grade who got a 1001 joke book for his birthday and every single day quotes a joke in class. It's cute when you're 7 years old, and as you get older and older and older and older, that stops being cute and stops being funny. In fact, you're just unfunny and unoriginal. I'd say you probably should have grown out of this by at least 4th grade, but it seems like we've got a lot of grown men doing this. Regardless, I guess if Carlos Mencia was making YouTube content, this would be it. You see, these videos are the biggest scams going around on YouTube because essentially they're jokes that write themselves because they're written by someone else. Regardless, here's the way it works. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing how simple this can be to do. You see, what you do is you go onto Reddit, and the amazing thing about Reddit is whether you find these subreddits yourself or whether someone else links them to you, you do a little Google search, funny subreddits, you go onto that subreddit and then you can rank them by upvotes, and it says, okay, these are the best posts, or these are the top posts of all time. So simply what you do is you go there and you pick it, and you click on the video, sorry, not the video, you click on the link, if it's a video, maybe, generally they don't do videos, and you read it. And if you want to provide some commentary or make some follow-up jokes to this, it's even better because the comment section is also ranked, and then you just paraphrase a couple of those top comments, or you just repeat the top comments, and you're like fucking Richard Pryor all of a sudden because you're so fucking funny. Oh wait, no, you're not. You're unoriginal. You're like Amy Schumer. Controversial. Maybe she stole them, maybe she didn't. Not this video. But as I said, these jokes write themselves and the commentary writes itself because all the work's been done by other people. You just become an aggregate for this. The only originality I've ever seen in these videos is them doing some sort of stupid, shitty voiceover or attempt at voice acting, which to me is just, it's cringeworthy itself. Like it's not even, it's not even funny. It's just fucking horrendous, I guess. Other than that, if they like to provide a bit of commentary on these subreddits in which they're doing, they'll just turn to the camera and give you just a puzzled, like, prolonged okay. Just okay. Or, and as I sort of previously mentioned, they provide some follow-up jokes or some commentary, which is 9 times out of 10 just paraphrasing the top-ranked comments. Oh, did I mention that they have comedic editing? So, to show you how easy it is to do one of these, I'm gonna provide one. I'm gonna do one, and I'm gonna show you how they do it in real time. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone to a Reddit page that I follow, which is Mad Lads. I've ranked the comments by, I've gone to the top to view the top, and I've just picked a random, scrolled through, found a one, because I think I find the ones with the more text, these channels tend to favor. So here's my attempt at a Reddit video. Here comes hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I am a 13-year-old outcast. Watch H3H3 and GMM and other memesters and music by Outkast. I mean, I stay away from mainstream vloggers and other stuff. Also been getting really into Pew lately. And that's the process behind that. You repeat that maybe like 10 more times, 20 more times, and there you go, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And that took me all of about 3 seconds to write. Oh, what's that? You want a follow-up joke? Sure thing! Let's see, we got a comment here. Stay away from mainstream. By the way, I watch PewDiePie. And comments like, choose one, because it's like, PewDiePie's mainstream. Or, as I said, another thing you can do, right? So you turn to the camera and then you just repeat it, and that's your fucking joke. So you're telling me you're a 13-year-old outcast who watches H3H3, and then, okay, there you go. Video. Thousands of subscribers, please. What about you shut the fuck up? Don't try to play some game of whataboutism. Don't be like, what about PewDiePie? What about H3H3? Everyone's doing Reddit videos. No. We'll exclude the fact that what they're doing is generally them interacting on their subreddits with their fans. We'll exclude that. And I know by no means you're trying to compare yourselves in terms of your comedic timing and comedic value to that of like Ethan, Felix, or some of the more popular reaction/commentary channels on YouTube, because you wouldn't be doing that. But one of the other things that they do is they do other content. They are not purely just aggregates for subreddits. Hey, check this Reddit out. No. And don't try to tell me that doing some sort of shitty Instagram reaction video whereby you're just applying the exact same formula to just an Instagram account is original, because it's not. Period. It's just fucking changing what you're looking at. It's still the content thievery. So your whataboutism doesn't justify your shitty, unoriginal, unfunny content. Doesn't cut the cheese. And before you jump in and say, you're just jealous that they're getting thousands of views and subscriptions. Because I am. I think it's ridiculous. Not that I'm saying that I deserve them, but I think it's ridiculous that other people don't get them, considering how unfunny and unoriginal these people are and how just repetitive all their entire content is. I'd sort of imagine that content like this would get some sort of an uptick, but it just sort of fucking keeps continuing and people keep watching it. But it's dumbfounding to me. But yeah, I'll admit it, I am jealous because they don't deserve it. I don't think that you people deserve this. No names are being dropped, but it's pretty easy to fill in the blanks and read between the lines as to who I'm talking about. But since we're on the topic of subs and views and everything like that. I've really been trying to get my head around how these channels get so much traction. And I think I figured it out. I think you have a very broad audience. And capturing that broad audience, it's travels along a large spectrum. I think the bottom end of your audiences, of their audiences, not yours, their audiences. It depends on who's watching this video, I guess. But the bottom end of those audiences, you have your 7, 8, maybe 10-year-olds who are just trying to come across as more mature. They're like these kids that are just trying to grow up a lot faster than they are. They're trying to be edgy. I'm basically an adult. But they're not, but they're trying to. And what seems real edgy? Oh, Reddit. Rather than go on Reddit themselves and find this information themselves, they go on their mum's phone or they go on their home computer and they just watch Reddit videos on YouTube because that's the same thing, right? No. And then at the top end of your spectrum, I think you're hitting a lot of young adults and probably adults as well, embarrassingly so, who are just lazy. So rather than, once again, them go on Reddit, them read the stuff themselves, them find the funny memes, the dank ass funny memes or whatever. I sound like a fucking 40-year-old talking like this. Them finding those funny videos or whatever your content is, they want you to read it to them. They want you to read it to them in your terrible voice acting and or provide your fucking abysmal commentary on the subject. I don't know. Ironically, you're lazy too, though, I think. Is that irony? I don't know. Yeah, we'll call it irony for now. Because I think it's almost demonstrative of the problem that is what your content is, considering that I can do a shit that lasts longer than probably the thought process and the writing process behind one of your 10-minute videos. And there's nothing wrong with my bowels. The problem's with you. I have very good bowel movements, actually, if you wanted to know. Very smooth. The fact that your content essentially could be summarized in a tweet. Here's a tip. Why don't you just tweet out subreddits and then do some other content? Do some other original ideas. Or fuck, if Vine came back, you could do your entire videos in a 6-second Vine. Hey guys, check out this subreddit. It's so funny. There you go. Fuck me dead. I just did your fucking work. And, in all honesty, if you're ready to change and you're ready to make the changes, I have someone you need to see. There's something called a content dealer. Very, very helpful on people on YouTube. Very helpful. He can help. What up, basic bitches and fuckboys? It's your boy Clint, the content dealer. You know what I'm saying? You in need of content? Shit, son, you in the right fucking place. I got that shit to turn you from fake poor to Jake poor overnight. You wanna flex on some kitties? Damn, I got the guava juice for that shit. What, motherfucker? You want a daily vlog or clickbait to make your mom shit her pants? Bait and switch, more like just a prank, bitch. I could show you how to turn child abuse to that YouTube cheddar, YouTube red, more like YouTube dead. Cause we're gonna show a dead body. Pimping ain't easy, but it sure is fun. But I'll hook you up for free. Just remember who sent you to the top when you get there, alright? Got the biggest scam in town, the best shit going around. This shit, your first one, always free. Don't gotta be funny, don't gotta write jokes. Just read Reddit posts. Fuck being original. Why write a joke when you can always steal one? You feel? Ow. But that's just a thought. A rhetorical thought. Fuck, I'm funny. Anyway, look, if I triggered you, leave a comment telling me how much I triggered you or pissed you off, or shoot me a DM. I don't care. Fuck, I don't dislike the video if you really want to. If you agree or you think I was on some point, hey, give me a like, chuck a comment and tell me what you thought of the video. If you're really keen, you could slang a brother a like. Let's build up the rhetorical thoughts. Yes, that's what I've decided to name my fans. You're all rhetorical thoughts. Yeah, this video also I'm just testing out a new microphone. Well, actually I have a microphone now, so I'm investing my money, in fact my haircut money, into this channel. That's why I'm wearing a hat, because I didn't get a haircut this week. Anyways, I'm babbling. Have a lovely day, night, week, year, life. Till next time, I'm Eddie. That's fucking gay. Arrivederci. To my Italian fans?